say you wanna fix our problems. How long should I be waiting? Feels like I've had too much of drama, but I'm not ready to give in. Only on from now. I am here in the middle of nowhere. There is no there, it is cold there, but I am safe and I am warm. Although it's hard, I know I gotta keep up. No time to live, to drift away. I fill my space, I spend my time down the rabbit hole again. And as I fall, I can feel the pain. You can't tell me where to go, so I don't know, I just go with the flow. I go with the flow. I'm falling up, I'm falling down, from the sky and from the ground, up above just like below, and I don't know where I should go. 'Cause I'm stuck in limbo. Oh, stuck in limbo. Lots of love, but I guess I deserved it. Trying to hide, to pass it by. I'm getting tired, I'm feeling fine. I'm light as air, no one can reach me. Lost in a dream, lost in between. Let's keep on flying, let's keep on breathing. I'm falling up, I'm falling down, from the sky and from the ground, up above just like below, and I don't know where I should go. 'Cause I'm stuck in limbo. Oh, stuck in limbo. I'm stuck in limbo.
Wrong channel, sorry.
Fell, right?
Japanese Grand Prix! Yes! Come on! Oh, I've actually done it. I have managed to stay up. And not only that, I've actually not missed the entire weekend like in Australia, where I missed quali, I missed practice 2, I missed all of F2 and F3. Today, we are locked, we are live, and it's live. Oh my goodness, I am absolutely gassed. Let's update the lap counter. Boom, there it is. 53 lapper ahead of us today. I do think that it's going to be a dull race. I said it would be a dull quali, and of course, it was the opposite of that. It was actually one of the most exciting qualies in a long time, especially the most exciting quali of the year. But I do think that it's going to be a Red Bull 1-2 and probably a Carlos Sainz P3. That Ferrari's race pace is scary. It is actually frightening to the soul. I don't know how McLaren look, and I don't know how Fernando Alonso looks, but, you know, Sainz in P4, I think he's either going to get a podium or he's going to beat a Red Bull. There's a slim... If he can get Lando off the start line, there's a decent chance, I think, he can actually go and win the race. Their race pace is that good. I just don't know if he can do that. But that's what we're here to find out, isn't it? Right, now, I am trying to quickly do some stuff before we begin. We still have 13 minutes until the formation lap gets underway. I'm going to say it maybe 1 or 2 more times before the actual formation lap and before the race starts. For the first lap, or maybe the first half a lap, I'll be watching the Sky Sports broadcast. Now, this just because it's a bit more exciting for me. Obviously, it isn't just me broadcasting to you, I'm also a viewer myself. But the Sky broadcast is about a minute or so delayed from the F1 live timing, which is what I usually use. So after about half a lap, I will go back to the live timing, and I'll stick with the live timing until the end of the race. Cool? Cool. Let's go. I've spoken a bit too fast. I ain't got anything else to fucking talk about. Look at that. Let me just try to sort out this thing quick, just before we lock in for the next maybe 2 hours, probably an hour and a half. Well, actually, no, it'll be over an hour and a half. Near enough 2 hours. Do you know what I mean? And we're locked in. Let's go here, and then we go here, and then we go here, and then we go. Here it is. Boom. Class. For fuck's sake, mate. Oh, stop being so slow, you fucking donkey. Come on. Right, there we go. Hang on, I'm cooking. This, and then this, and then this, and then... No, not that. That. And then that. And then... that. And then that. Nice, 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 nice. And then we're going to close this. And then we're going to open this. Hold on a minute here. I'm cooking. Remove that. And then we're gonna... unrotate that slightly and move it a bit to the left. Cold. And then what did I even do with this? I just made it... Apologise for this, but I am not remaking, I'm slightly editing my recent video's thumbnail because I've sort of overdone it a little bit, which I've got a very rich history of. So I'm just going to fix that up. We still have 10 minutes to go, anyway, until lights out. Actually, no, not even lights out to the formation lap. 8 minutes. No. How long? 11 minutes until lights out. So let me just quickly finish this up. It'll be worth it when it's done, because if I don't do it now, it'll be on my mind for the entire fucking race, and it'll sort of, like, make my commentary a bit wank. But, if I just do it now, it's done, and I don't have to worry about it. So, yeah, there you go. Add a slight red tint to that as well. Lovely. Okay, I've finished. There we go. Now we can lock in. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely. What is going on at the back of my ear? Something dodgy's going on. Ew. Hang on. Right, cool. I think I'm finished. I think. I could be wrong, but I think I'm done. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Right, cool. Finally got all that finished. That took a couple minutes. I do apologise, but don't worry. We are now locked. 7 minutes until lights out. For some reason, Sky Sports put an ad break on. And actually, usually, Sky Sports put a fucking, like, a different film. Like, Damon Hill chatting bollocks. They do that for a while. It's a bit dumb. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me change my thumbnail, please. Thank you. Cool. Right, let's go. T-minus 7 minutes there or thereabouts until we get the formation lap.
I think so. I think that's the nature of Formula One at the moment. I think there's always a fight from the top 5 teams for that podium position. It's going to be very tight.
Yeah, blood, George Russell. I do admire and respect the optimism, but does he really think he's getting on the podium today? Let's just remember, he starts P9. He's got a Ferrari just in front, who we know have the fastest car in race trim. Maybe not the fastest, but easy second fastest. Then there's his teammate, and then there's Piastri, then there's Alonso. I think Alonso will fall back quite a lot this race, because that quali lap was just insane. He said he literally couldn't go faster when he did his first lap, and he was down in like P8. And then he went faster. So, unreal from him. And then, of course, there's Sainz. And then there's Norris. Like, Russell, relax. You're not getting on the podium. If he does, I'll make a deal with anyone watching the stream. If George Russell gets on the podium today, I will eat My pet elephant, Sir Alex Ferguson. I will eat him if George Russell gets on the podium today. All right? And I'll do a virtual handshake. There you go. Well done. No, I can't do that. Yeah. If he does it, it might be the most mind-blowing thing I have ever seen in my life, because it just won't happen. A couple quotes from some of the drivers before the race. By the way, that action I just done, that was me imitating putting on a seatbelt. Alright? That's not what you thought it was. It was me putting on a seatbelt, because I need to remind you, when you go outside in your cars, make sure you always have a seatbelt on, and you put it on like this. It goes over. Lovely. Sorted. Let's move on. Checo before the race. The confidence is high at the moment. I'm looking forward for the race. Our pace didn't look that promising in FP3, but we are in a great position to execute a great race. The target for today is really to get a 1-2 finish for the team, for Honda and Japanese fans. Lovely stuff. I only have quotes from Red Bull drivers because that's the only fan account I know of. If anyone knows the update/fan accounts for other teams on Twitter, let me know, because I can't find them. Do you know what I mean? Hang on, there's one called Ferrari News here, but they don't quote anyone. Like, they're not talking about fucking, like, my brain. I'm losing my shit. Anyway, what's this? Notable fact, every year that a team is... I saw this. Every single time a team has finished 1-2 at the Australian Grand Prix, they've gone on to win both championships. So will we see Ferrari win the drivers and constructors? If that would be the case, I would say that Carlos Sainz would actually beat Leclerc. Because he's better. Just 2 minutes now until the formation lap, or of course for the Sky Sports broadcast it's 3 minutes. What times is it? Okay, right, so I was complaining earlier, when I say earlier I mean yesterday's live stream, that I'm getting a bit annoyed that, you know, the streams aren't really getting as many viewers as I'd hope, and I sort of changed my mindset. It used to be, if the video/stream was successful, now it's like, I'll be happy with it. Now it's if I just enjoy doing it, which should have been my thing in the first place. But I realised that the reason that the Australian Grand Prix weekend and the Australian Grand Prix weekend and now the Japanese Grand Prix weekend, I've realised that the reason the viewers are so low is because of the times that the races are. In Bahrain, when it was at like 1 or like 2 in the afternoon, I was getting like 8 to 14 viewers, especially my F2 race. I had like 15 people watching throughout the entire thing. It was sort of similar with Saudi Arabia, but here, let's see, Los Angeles, 10 p.m, Mexico, 11 p.m, New York, 1 a.m, Sao Paulo, 1 a.m, or 2 a.m, London, where I live, 6 a.m, Copenhagen, 7 a.m, Cape Town, 7 a.m, New Delhi, 10. So the only people that have a good time to watch this race are the Japanese and the Australians. Everywhere else in the entire world, it's shit. So that's why I don't think these live streams and F1 in general have got many viewers. By the way, I believe on the live timing, the formation lap is just about to begin. I can tell you, I am going to watch the Sky Sports broadcast, like I said. Sorry, I just saw a really funny tweet. Sky Sports F1 tweeted, "It's almost quali time. We're live on Sky Sports F1 as we count down to quali in Suzuka." And Ferrari News put, "Welcome to Suzuka," in quotation marks, says Natalie Pinkham, standing in a green screen box in Brentford, UK. And that is true. That new studio is shit. formation lap should be underway now, but it isn't. It probably in a couple more seconds. But although I am going to be watching the Sky Sports broadcast for the first lap, or even less than a lap, I am going to tell you now what tyres people are on. Now, the popular tyre strategy was a double hard soft. Half the grid has decided that's a bad idea because we have got the top four, so Verstappen, Tequila Perez, No Wins, and Chile are all on mediums. Fernando Alonso's on softs, and then we have Pastry, Camel Toe, Le Chair, Posh Spice, Sonoda, and Avocado are all on mediums. And then the Hulk, Bottas, Albano, Ocon, Mr. Crash Prone, Gaza, K-Mag, What the Fuck is a Kilometer are all on softs. Actually, no, K-Mag on mediums. And Guan Yu Zhou is on mediums. Formation lap underway. Both the Red Bulls are just gone. They're already way ahead of everyone. They're looking to not play the fuck about. And now, I switch to the Sky Sports broadcast. I am going to keep it muted, though. I'm going to watch it. I'm keeping it muted. Why? Because the bollocks that their punditry team spouts is just mind-boggling. They're trying to say that this race, Perez is going to beat Verstappen. The only chance he's got of that is if Verstappen DNFs. Let's be honest. I love Perez. He's my favourite driver by a mile. But he ain't going to ever beat Verstappen on pure pace. Unless it's Azerbaijan or Singapore, probably. Anyway, I'm going to crack open. Yesterday, I had this. I don't know why I've still got the empty can. The Vimto Energy Zero. With, natural caffeine. Today, I've got Rumble Energy. Which is original sugar-free. There we go. Lovely. Let's crack that open. And now I'm starting to get a bit excited. Usually I get a bit excited about 10 minutes prior, but the drivers are lining up. 229,000 people turned up this weekend. That's quite low, isn't it? I mean, if it's packed out, then obviously that's a good thing. But did Silverstone have like 450k? So obviously, maybe Suzuka's just a bit small. It might be. I honestly have no fucking clue. Right. Drivers are lined up. I think the top 7 or 8 are lined up. Oh, never mind, I'm lying. Only the top 2's lined up. The Red Bulls both pointing forwards. Verstappen's usually one to, you know, he turns a little bit, then he gets a bit naughty to try and cut the person in second off. But maybe because it's his teammate, he's not that stressed. Anthony Davidson just spouting more bollocks, talking about, oh look, the horns are out already. Fuck off, you twat. Right, Sonoda, hometown hero, he's lined up. We have 4 cars left to line up, and then we cook. Why doesn't the safety car race as well? That'd be quite fun, wouldn't it? That'd be a fun experiment, though. How many times would the safety car get lapped in a full race weekend, or full race? There's the green man with the flag. He's standing in front. Oh, that was some passionate wave flag, and he's giving it all out. Well done. Good shit. Right. Japanese Grand Prix is go. Let's fucking do this thing. Verstappen clear of Perez already, but Perez clear of Norris in third. Sainz doing what I said he needs to do. He's not done it, though, because he's a bit shit. No collisions, though. Everyone keeping very nice and well behaved. We'd love to see that. You don't see that. Like, oh, hang on, never mind. I'm lying. Wait. I believe Daniel Ricciardo has just binned it. Yes, it is. Danny Rick out on, well, I was going to say lap 1, corner 1. That's not ideal for Mr. Danny Rick. Right. I think did he crash with Albon as well? He did. Daniel Ricciardo and Alex Albon are out really fucking early. I'd like to see the replay. Albon on the radio saying I'm okay, and obviously that's not particularly ideal for Danny Rick, is it? Where he said himself that he needs to do well. He ain't done that, has he? Not particularly good for him. He's probably... That might be the final straw. That might have just cost him his seat. Ooh. Alex there, helping out, repairing the tyre barriers. We'd love to see that from him, don't we? I just love the Japanese. They're always so active to be there. They love it. It's great. Right, so off the start... I don't think we saw any position changes. Ricciardo actually lost quite a few places. So did Tsunoda. They go wheel to wheel into turn 1. Ricciardo, you're a fucking clown, mate. So Jake, just to explain quite simply what's happened, Ricciardo's gone into a corner like you normally would and just not looked in his mirrors. That's basically what's happened. He's just not looked behind him. So we can see from Alex Albon's POV, Ricciardo has an absolute stinker. So he goes in, goes round, gets a better exit than Ricciardo, goes to the outside, and then Ricciardo just drives into him. Can we see that from Stroll's POV, though? Because Stroll might have turned into him. Can we see that from Stroll's POV, please? Oh, fuck off. It's a racing incident. Bollocks. Let's see here. Did Stroll actually do a bit of a... Well, he's called Mr. Crash Prone for a reason. Right. Oh, hang on. Finally. Lance Stroll POV. Let's see. Yeah, no. No. That is fully Ricciardo's fault. Yes, that's a great tweet. That's gonna bang. By the way, follow the Twitter if you haven't already. At FootCrimF1. Are we still... Okay, yeah, so the red flag did actually come out. We are on lap 2, though, so update that. But yeah, oh, they're already got their helmets off when they're out the car. Oh. Didn't take long, then. Oh, you silly fuckers. You silly bastards. What an idiot. Like, Ricciardo is under no pressure from Stroll. Stroll is half a car length back, not even trying to go for the overtake. Ricciardo goes for... He doesn't even go for the proper racing line. He goes wider than the racing line, and then just crashes into fucking... Albon. What an idiot. It says, okay, so update from the Ferrari account, which is quite handy to have. They will give us a 10-minute warning, and it will be another standing start. You can get out of the car. It is quite a hefty repair job, really. I mean, half the fucking walls come loose. Yeah, Ricciardo's just a clown. I hate him. No, sorry, I don't hate him. I love him. He's a great bloke. Great drivers, both of them. Difference is, Albon is a great driver now. Ricciardo was a great driver then. Do you know what I mean? Like, Ricciardo, I don't even... It's so strange. It's strange to see how this is happening to Ricciardo. You can't blame the car anymore. You just can't. And it's really confusing for two different reasons. Number one, as early as 2020, Ricciardo was best of the rest. The only drivers that were better than him was the people that led away the championship, the Red Bulls and Mercedes. And it was similar in 2019 and even 2018. Obviously, his McLaren spell, he won a race, he won a fucking race, and even though he was a bit shite. And then 2023, some of those AlphaTauri performances were unbelievable. Mexico qualified P4 ahead of Perez. Brazil, he lost his wing off the start, but for majority of the race, he was actually running like top 5 pace. And then this year, he's shambolic. How can you be? He's basically done the opposite of Perez. Ricciardo has gone from extremely good, like I said, 4th in quali in Mexico, top running pace in Brazil, and now he is shambolic. Perez was horrible in 2023, and now he's really good. It's crazy how that works. And to think that people were saying that Ricciardo should get that second Red Bull seat, unbelievable scenes. Like, that is crazy to me, how people thought that Ricciardo had what it takes to be in that Red Bull thing. 3 minutes ago, Carlos Sainz engineers said a potentially 20-minute break. So, 20 minutes-ish until we get back underway. Formula 1 tweets, lights out, we're racing in Suzuka and we're already done. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's just sad. I was just fucking going through Twitter, just figured there's some bollocks to tweet. Turns out Heikki Kovalainen has got ascending aortic aneurysms, which requires open heart surgery. That's a bit sad. We wish him well. A closer look at Ricciardo and Alex's lap 1 contacts. It is literally 100% Ricciardo's fault. Actually, no, I'll say 85-15. The only thing there that you can physically, mentally, and spiritually blame Albon for is the fact that he's tried to go round the outside. Wait, let me see this again. No, but the thing is that, by the laws of Formula 1, that's Ricciardo's corner, Albon should back off. But Albon is near enough level with Ricciardo. He's about 1 tyre length back, going wheel to wheel, and Ricciardo just drives into him. Ricciardo could have easily just gone a little bit to the left, avoided contact, and would have most likely kept the place, and everything would have been fine. So overall, Ricciardo's just a bit of a clot, and we go from there. Lovely. Nice. I'm really not creative when it comes to jokes and tweets. I want to tweet things that are funny and shit like that, and I'm just not good at that sort of thing. So yeah, like I said, I will let you know. I'll obviously let you lot know as soon as I know when we're getting back underway. It does, they did say about 20 minutes. That was about 3-4 minutes ago. And we will be getting a 10-minute warning. Reaction time. See, look, this is why age doesn't matter. Sergio Perez, 26 millisecond reaction time. Lando Norris, 32. Lando Norris is 24-25. Sergio Perez is what, 33, 34? Age doesn't matter. I might as well tell you, since we're going to be here for a little while. The current order, to tell you who's gained and lost places. So, the top 9 is exactly the same, but Sonoda had an absolute rotter, fell from P10 to P12. Hulkenberg, oh, let me actually get a tweet of the starting grid, and I can tell you exactly how many places people have moved up and down. That's a better idea. Okay, so Hulkenberg gains 2, goes from P12 to P10. Sonoda lost 2, so goes from P10 to P12. Bottas has gone from P13 to P11, so he gained 2. Ocon is up 2. Now, of course, Ricciardo was 11th, so everyone below 11th, so from Bottas downwards, gained a free place. And Albon started P14, so everyone under that gained a place as well. The bottom 3 is still the same. Actually, no, to be fair, the bottom 5 is exactly the same. So basically, the only real change is Sonoda and Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg gained like 1 or 2 places. Even if Ricciardo and Albon didn't crash, Hulkenberg still would have gained, as has Sonoda also lost. So, hang on, have we got a warning yet of the restart? Team radio from Leclerc. Leclerc's engineer on the radio said in the right quiet tone. Let me try and recreate it for you. You basically said, really terrible crash there between Ricciardo and Albon, really bad. You don't have to say that, it wasn't that bad. Verstappen said on the radio, is everyone okay? Max's engineer, Gianpiero Lambiase, just said, yes, Daniel's out of the car, Max, he is okay. I guess Albon just they don't care about Albon, do they? Restart. Oh, race restart will be from the latest timing order since the cars had completed a sector. So, it will actually start like how I just said. So, the top 9, exactly the same. And then we have Hulkenberg, Bottas, Sonoda, Ocon. And then the bottom 5 is exactly the same. Fuck off. So it says that the race will be resumed in the positions they're currently in and a standing grid start, but we haven't even seen when the restart will be. They've just made that decision. So, yeah. Right, Bosh. Race pace simulation. Little update. I didn't actually spot this earlier, but we do have a race simulation sort of thing. So it's Red Bull in P1, Ferrari 2/10 back per lap, McLaren 3/10 back, Mercedes 4/10 back, Aston Martin. So basically, it's Red Bull and then 2/10 back Ferrari, 1/10 back McLaren, 1/10 back Mercedes, 800ths back Aston Martin, and then half a second back to RB, another half a second back to Williams, and then 1/10 back to Haas, 1.5 tenths back to Sauber, and then half a second to Alpine. Any update? Yes? Oh, yes. We have a restart time. 14:32 local time. I believe that will be in 11 minutes. I don't know if that's the exact times, as in... I don't know. I believe it is 11 minutes until we get back underway. So, I don't know what I'm going to chat about until then. So, another little interesting thing. Daniel Ricciardo is getting a brand new chassis in Japan. And this geezer says that a driver, when they get a new chassis, will get a lot of, like... Well, I don't know what the word is, but, like... Well, confidence, and then something else as well. Expectation, I guess. I feel like if you're a driver and you get a new chassis, even if it's exactly the same as the one you've currently got, just by saying a new chassis, you're going to get a bit of an expectation that you're going to perform better. And, of course, he's going to get a lot more confidence. So, Ricciardo obviously bringing it in Japan. China, he's got good history in China. Obviously won in 2018, done that really, really good move on Bottas to take P1, and a couple dive bombs on Vettel and Hamilton. The same race where Verstappen crashed into Vettel for no fucking reason, and when Verstappen was still a child. Crazy how that works, that in the space of 4 years, Verstappen has gone from this young, hot-headed child with like 4 race wins to 3 world titles, 3rd, 4th most wins, and the most dominant season in Formula 1 history. Crazy how that works, really, isn't it? Fucking hell. Like, unbelievable scenes, really, when you think about it, you know what I mean? Ah. Suzuka Soon, let's throw a tweet from Mercedes. Suzuka Soon, where in the world are you supporting from? Let's see. New Brunswick, Canada, Mexico, Indiana, India, Bed, France. Yeah, fuck off, mate. Prick. I hate the French with such a deep, burning passion. I hate the French. I don't despise any other person more than the French. Oh, wait. The only good thing that Sky Sports F1 have done, they've actually told me when the race will restart where I live, which is 6:32. So, yeah, in 7 minutes. Can we have Latifi back, please? Logan Sargent updates. One of the best Twitter accounts in the fucking world. Unreal. Unbelievable. Right. What do I need to do? Oh my. I've been like 46 minutes and we're on lap 2. Oh, Jesus wept. Oh, ha ha. Wait. Hang on. Wait. Wait. The race was 1 hour and 30. I'm gonna be here for another hour and 45 minutes. I'm gonna be here. It's gonna be a 2.5 hour long live stream for a 1.5 hour race. And the only reason I'm doing an extra hour is because of the 15 minutes build up, the 15 minutes build down, and a red flag. What bollocks? Ugh. I'm annoyed. Right. 5 minutes until we get back underway. Right, cold. Let's go. Still 5 minutes. Can time go a little bit faster, please? Carlos Sainz saying to his engineer, any change of positions since the start in the top 8? Ricky? Negative. Lovely. Wait! That's unreal! I just clocked! Wait, I actually just clocked. That is incredible. Wait, when did Alex Albon crash, by the way? Was it, in Australia? Was it FP1 or FP2? By the way, we're about to begin the restart, but I want to quickly finish this lovely tale. Oh, come on, Opera, sort out your fucking ad blocker. It was FP1. Thank you. And that's enough. Bye. Alex crashes. So Australia FP1, Alex crashes. Australia FP2, Alex gets Logan's car because Williams think they've got a better chance at points. Australian GP, Albon fails. Alex fails to score. Japan FP1, Logan in his teammates' repaired chassis. Japan wait, when did Logan crash? FP1 as well. Are we back on the way yet? Cars on track. They're going to do another formation lap. They're going to go round, line up again, and after about 25 minutes, we will get back underway. So Australia FP1, Alex crashes. Australia FP2, Alex gets Logan's car. Australian GP, Alex fails to score. Japan FP1, Logan in Alex's repaired chassis and bins it. Japan GP, Alex crashes in Logan's chassis. What a story. And then we'll go for the fire emoji, we'll go for the cold emoji, and we'll go for the chilly emoji. Cold. Love that. Right. So, why does Snowden look so small in that car? It looks like his head barely gets above the fucking thing. But I just want to point out, I believe the Sky Sports broadcast is actually ahead of the live timing. If I refresh the page, it should go back to normal, but that's like never happened before. Come on, load you bastard. But we're going to get back underway, I'd say, in about a minute's time. And then we will lock in. Right, is it, like, more up to date now? Live timing? Let's see. Verstappen already lining up on the grid. Here, they're nowhere near. Lovely. Like I did for the first restart, not first restart, the first start, I'm going to be, Oh, I thought that smelt nice. It's just dust. That was weird. Just like for the first start, I'm going to watch the Sky Sports broadcast for the restart, just because it's more exciting. But after about half a lap, I will return to the F1 live timing, bringing you probably the latest, honestly. Like, I genuinely think, with me on live timing, low latency stream, I think I might be the most live you can get. At least equal to. I've also got the fastest internet in the country. So, yeah, there you go. Ricardo watching on from the garage with Liam Law. That is a wonderful image. You got Daniel Ricciardo at the front, right up against the screen, watching this restart. Liam Lawson right behind him going... Liam's like, he's getting the sack tomorrow. Yee. Final cars lining up. I tried. That was really fucking. I just closed my eyes. I was gonna try and not look at the live timing. so I could go back on my thing. Anyway, final cars lining up for a second restart. We are 36 minutes past when the race was scheduled to begin, and we are only on lap 3. It was going to be lap 2, it is lap 3. The green man, well, the man with the flag, waves it profusely, and we're off again! Come on! Fuck me, Verstappen cutting off Perez very aggressively there. That is going to be Verstappen, and then Perez, and then Lando, and I believe everyone is staying in the same positions again. Fernando Alonso going for a move on Carlos Sainz. We absolutely love that, don't we? I still need to get used to calling them by their nicknames. The top... Leclerc's got Hamilton. Look at... Come on! Fuck you, Mercedes. Donut! Donut! Right. Top 9, exactly the same, except that Charles Leclerc's got ahead of Lewis Hamilton. I think Stroll's up a couple places. He is. Magnussen... What happened to Hulkenberg? What happened to Tsunoda? How is Tsunoda last? That can't be right. No, it is right. What's happened to Tsunoda? Why is he last? Did he pit? No, of course he didn't. You can literally change tyre under the red flag. I'm so confused. Well, it is now lap 4. I'm confused. I'm puzzled. So... Okay, no, it was a bug with the live timing. Tsunoda is still P9. So, Tsunoda actually gets ahead of Russell. So, Russell goes P10, Tsunoda's P9. Hulkenberg actually did drop from P10 to P17. Losing 7 places off the start is egregious. Ocon is up like 5 places. Stroll's up a couple. Joe's up a couple. Sargent's dropped to last. Gasly's up a couple. Ocon's up quite a few. And we go from there. There's Red Bulls already clearing off from everyone else. The gap between Verstappen and Perez just under a second. And then it's half a second back to Lando, no wins. Isn't that fantastic? I would have joined every stream, but I've been playing Stardew Valley so long. He's bamboozled, I'm bamboozled. Oh, I mean, I think it's also annoying that most of my viewers are either British or American. This race, right now, hang on, Ocon on the radio, Pierre gave me a hit at the side, let me know if it's okay. Oh, bit of entertainment interaction going on there. But yeah, for UK people, it's currently 6:30 in the morning. Yesterday it was 3:30 in the morning, so barely no one can watch, unless you're like me, you stay up. And then for the Americans, it's like 1 or 2 a.m., 12 a.m., at the earliest, 10:30 p.m. So it's just fucked, but next race, I believe it's next week, it will be at like 6 or 7 a.m. So even a little bit later than this, but still very early. And then finally after that, we can get back to the European races where it'll be like midday or at worst in the evening. So hopefully then we will pop off. But anyway, still no changes. Hang on. Fernando Alonso gets ahead. No, he doesn't. I'm lying. Top 10, still the same. Actually, to be fair, top 18 is still the same. Tyre updates. The Mercedes, the Alpines, and what the fuck is a kilometre are all on the hard tyres. Hulk, Guan Yu Zhou, Mr. Crash Prone, Bottas, Tsunoda, and Fernando Alonso are all on softs. And then we have everyone else on the mediums. That would be Max Verstappen, Sergio Tequila Perez, Lando No Wins, Chile, and then we have Pastry, Charles Leclerc, K-Mag, are all on mediums. Love that. And we now begin lap numero 6. Is it 6? I think so. Is that... Yeah, no, it is. 6 in Spanish is 6. Gap between Verstappen and Perez, just over a second. 50 milliseconds over, now a 10th. Lando Norris, 1.7 seconds back from Sergio Tequila Perez. Sainz, 1.3 seconds back from Norris. Alonso in Sainz DRS. and then Hamilton in Leclerc's DRS, and that's it. Fuck me, the field spread is terrible. Have you ever played Beast Swarm Simulator on Roblox? I don't... Well, I've not really played any Roblox ever. I do have it open right now on the main menu because I was fucking about with people. Just playing, I was playing Doors because it's just funny trolling your mates. But no, to answer your question, no, I have not. Anyway, back to this. It's still... Something's happened to Perez, or Verstappen's just hooked it up a little bit, because Verstappen's gained a whole second through that first sector. How's that work? He was only a 10th up. Perez must have made a mistake somewhere. Let's see, 43-1. Yeah, but Perez makes a little mistake in Sector 2, and he lost 9/10 of a second. What happened to Paris? Who the fuck is Paris? Oh, Perez. Not Paris. Fuck's sake. You should definitely play it. Don't really want it. It's a fucking kids game. Do you know what I mean? Saying that though, I play Minecraft and technically that's a kids game. Might do. Never know. Anyway, more important. Valtteri Bottas. What happened to Hulkenberg? Why is he like 39 seconds behind now? Fuck knows. But that is... Yep, that's that. So now Hulkenberg pitted for some reason. Comes out last on the hards. Bottas is also pitted. He's come out on the hards. For fuck's sake. You can completely break the honey economy by making about 1 billion honey per minute. Great. Nice. Well done. Good for you. Oh, these new cameras that F1 have installed are so good. You get such a better feeling. Hang on. And I put on board. Gen. Oh, fuck off, Ted Kravitz, you wanker. Hang on. Another pit stop error from Sauber. David Croft just mugging everyone off, saying that, yeah, Sauber's improved. Their previous pit stops, Tsunoda coming into the pits, by the way. Sauber's last pit stops, Guan Yu Zhou's also in. Sauber's last pit stop, like 46 seconds, 68 seconds, and 54 seconds. They just did a 4-second pit stop, and David Croft went, great improvement, well done, guys. Fucking mug. So we're on lap 8. Right, so let's go back to the live timing because the Sky Sports broadcast is quite frankly unbearable. I can't deal with it. It's so bad. Top 9, still the same. Lance Stroll, one of the only soft runners left. The only other one is Fernando Alonso. Fernando Alonso's lap times are really bad, though. He's currently slower than pretty much everyone around him. The 2 cars behind and the 4 in front. So, the soft tyres looking really, really bad. He does a 38.4. Sainz in front, a 37.7. Verstappen and Perez only split by 1/10. The gap between them, 2.2 seconds. Guan Yu Zhou comes out on the hards. Everyone who pits is coming out onto the hard tires. Look at that. Hulkenberg does a 36.7, which is actually the fastest lap that we saw on that lap. Wait, lap 9? It's lap 9? Oh, for his lap 8. My bird. That's my bird. That's just totally my bird. Should I change it to... Wait, no, that's not how that works, is it? No. Fucking idiot. Yeah, that's just not how that works, is it? Alright, hang on. There we go. Thank you. Right, Bosch. Any updates now? Perez making a couple more mistakes. Now 3 seconds back from Verstappen. He lost 7/10 on that lap. What is Perez doing? He keeps making little mistakes, and it's costing him so much time. Still 3 seconds ahead of Norris, though, so not much harm done. Obviously, the objective isn't for Perez to beat Verstappen. It's get a Red Bull 1-2, and he's currently doing that. Sainz just outside of Norris's DRS. Fernando Alonso still running in P5 on 8-lap-old softs. He's 3 seconds back from Sainz, and Piastri is inside of his DRS. Leclerc also really, really close, but then we have a 1.7 second gap back to Lewis Hamilton and Posh Spice. Great. Nice one. Very dull race so far, I must say. Very, very dull. But I predicted that, so... I mean, I was right. Team radio from George Russell. The steering is starting to feel a bit strange. A lot of vibrations. Not ideal with a Formula 1 car, is it, though? Let's be perfectly honest. That's not what you want, really. Okay, nice. Locked in. Cool. So, we are approaching the end of lap 10 to begin lap 11. There it is. Boom. Verstappen has a 37.6. Perez, a 37.9. Norris, 38.1. Sainz, 38.3. Alonso, 38.7. Piastri, 39 dead. Leclerc, 39 dead. Hamilton, a 38.7. Russell, a 38.3. Not bad. And then we have Stroll with a 39 dead, and that is your top 10. I'm still surprised that Fernando Alonso hasn't pitted yet, but his lap times seem okay. Ish. Diddy bit. Not I did. Little diddy bit. Team radio coming in from Lewis Hamilton, saying we are seeing high degradation on the medium runners. No, we're not. The medium runners are still consistently lapping... Actually, to be fair, actually, no, the hard runners are quicker right now. So, Sargent overtakes Pierre Gasly. That's the first overtake we've seen this race. Mate, honestly, I'm getting a bit livid because I'm watching the Japanese Grand Prix, right? Yeah, F1. And throughout the... So we're 11 laps in, right? So 10, 15... Yeah, 15 minutes. And there has been one overtake. Like, are we being for real? There has literally been one notable overtake throughout the entire thing. When I say notable, I'm chatting bollocks because it's fucking Logan Sargent in P13. I know. Yeah, exactly. Completely irrelevant. By the way, I'm not actually speaking to anyone. I'm speaking to the door. So there you go. Cool. And we have a pitter from the top, and it is Lando No Wins. Pits on lap 12 on the medium tyres. That's not too good. We might see a medium double hard this race. That is most likely what strategy we're going to see. Logan Sargent with his best lap of the race so far in 1 minute 39.3. That is actually faster than... Actually, no. It's faster than the 2 cars ahead of him. So Lando Norris comes out, P10, which is ideal. He's also in a lovely bit of clean air as well. Comes out on the hards. And he should catch Lance Stroll very quickly, although I'm going to assume that Lawrence Stroll is going to come into the pits very fucking soon. Max Verstappen, by the way, consistently half a second quicker than Perez right now. I'm wondering if there's a bit of strategy going on there. I wonder if Perez got damage from that. Probably not. Yeah, but I wonder if there's a bit of... Wait. Guan Yu Zhou's just pitted again. So Guan Yu Zhou already done 2 pit stops. Verstappen another 4 tenths ahead of Perez on that previous lap. He's either got damage, or there's a bit of strategy going on where they want to build a 5 or 6 second gap between the Red Bull drivers. So, there's not much dirty air going on, which will obviously lose the car behind a lot of time. I don't know, though. Could be completely wrong. Oscar Piastri and Lance Stroll come into the pits. Great bit of strategy from McLaren, because what's going to happen is Lando Norris gets a clean out lap, and now he's got clean air for quite a long time. So now he can start pumping in the fucking laps. Same can't be said, though, for Oscar Piastri, who's come out directly behind what the fuck is a kilometre. So Piastri having a bit of a stinker there with strategy. Serves him right, though, because Australia, he had a way better strategy than Lando, and Lando still finished ahead of him. We still have the top... I believe the top 10... No, so the top 7 haven't pitted yet. All 3 tyres being shown. Fernando Alonso somehow still lapping pretty decently on softs. I don't know how the fuck he's doing that. Then we have Lando Norris in P8. It was pitted. He's, honestly, with an undercut, let's see. So he'll get ahead. It's about about an 18-second pit stop. He's 6 seconds away from Russell. 7 seconds from Hamilton, 11 seconds from Leclerc. He can easily, he'll probably regain where he was, which was P3. Russell, by the way, has just gone down the inside of his teammate Hamilton. Hamilton looking really fucking strong this weekend, having a stinker. And Fernando Alonso finally pits as well. Emilo, did you go insane? I didn't go insane. I just am insane. That's just how I am. I mean, how many other people do you sit... Tell me now. Tell me with your fucking keyboard. I was going to say your mouth, but you can't do that. With your keyboard, how many people you know stay up all night, and not only stay up all night to watch something, they then stream it at peak energy and entertainment? No one. It's just me. And it's not even fucking worth it. You're the only person that fucking watches. Throughout this entire 2 days, 3 days of live streaming for 6-7 hours a day, you're the only person that's watched, for fuck's sake. Oh, wow. Oh, Guan Yu Zhou is retiring from the race. He came into the pits once. The next lap, he came into the pits again. And now he's had to come in again to retire his car. Gap between Verstappen and Perez as we begin lap 15. 5 seconds. And then there's 4 seconds between Perez and Sainz. Lando Norris, by the way, sets the fastest lap of the race at 1 minute 35.7. A whole 2.7 seconds ahead. No, 2.2 seconds ahead of Max Verstappen. And almost 3 seconds faster than Carlos Sainz. So he will get ahead of Sainz by a mile, basically. Sainz 1 millisecond quicker than Perez on that previous lap. That's a game changer. That absolute game changer. Leclerc, by the way, already he started P8. He's already dispatched both of the Mercedes. Well, one of them he started ahead of one, behind the other. He's in a nice Mercedes sandwich. Fernando Alonso has come out ahead of Piastri. I believe he came in ahead of Piastri as well. So he gets the overcut on Piastri. Piastri obviously struggling because he got pitted right, left, right behind Logie Sagi. Why are people coming out? Oh, I hate YouTube chats. I hate it so much. I can't see some of the words people put in my chat because this weird, like, love heart reaction symbol thing's in the way. It's so fucking cringe. Got a better idea. There we go. Why are people coming out? Oh, they get... Good one. You're funny. You're so funny. Sergio Perez and Sainz pit, by the way. Takeda Perez and Chile both come into the pits. We are now on lap 16. Great stuff. Let's see where they come out, though. I think they should come out in between... Wait, hang on. So Lando Norris comes out way ahead of Perez, and Perez on 4-lap newer tyres. Norris is so far ahead. He is fucking rapid. Norris only 7 tenths behind. Lando Norris has caught up by about 17 seconds in 3 laps on Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, and already caught up and gained 4 seconds, and he gained 8 seconds on Perez. Fucking hell! What is he cooking up? Jesus wept. Max Verstappen, if he pits, will probably come out. That's really awkward for Verstappen. He ain't got much of a window to go into. He's probably going to come in at the end of this lap, though. But Lando Norris is cooking right now. By the way, Perez, as Verstappen also pits, Perez has just pitted for mediums. So what we're going to see is a medium hard coming out from Red Bull. I'm not sure about that. I'm really not sure. Leclerc stays out. Verstappen goes in. The Mercedes stay out. Lando Norris with DRS. Hamilton doesn't have it. Lando no wins, going for it, goes on Lewis camel toe, here he fucking goes, do it for the boys! Yeah! 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 Yes! Lando Norris goes ahead of Lewis camel toe, up into P4. We love to see that, don't we? We adore that. That's great, that's class. Excellent, do you know what I mean? Unbelievable scenes. Incredible. Incredible. Round the outside. My fucking guy! Whoa! Come on! Verstappen, only 4 seconds away from Leclerc. They're currently P1 and P2. Now Norris looking for a move on Posh Spice. Perez looking for a move on Camel Toe. Perez is going for it. It's fucking brave. Going around. What corner is that? I don't even know. Turn 13, turn 14. Perez doesn't do it. He's a bit of a bitch. So Perez goes for it, but he hasn't quite got the straight line speed. Surely he dive bombs Hamilton here. Oh, he's already ahead before 130R. Clean. Clinical. Class. Let's see this move in the flesh on the broadcast. Perez down the straight with the slipstream. Going for it. Perez going down the inside of 130R. Lando Norris also ahead of George Russell. So Leclerc in P1 hasn't pitted. 3 seconds back is Max Verstappen, who has pitted. And then 2 seconds back, Lando no wins, who has pitted. P4, George Russell, who hasn't pitted. Perez, half a second off Russell, who has pitted. And then Camel Toe, who hasn't. Sainz sets his best lap of the race, a 36.4. Alonso sets his best lap of the race, a 37 dead. And Piastri sets his best lap of the race, a 36.7. And Sargent sets his best lap of the race, a 39 fucking 2. Pierre Gasly pits as well, I believe for the second time. And he is now 30 seconds behind his teammate in P17, which is last. What the hell is that victory scream?
Kitty! Kitty! That's so cool.
Love that. Come on! What am I? Sergio Perez, the double. Whoa! 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 Lap 17. Perez goes round the inside of Hamilton through 130R. Lap 18. Perez goes down the inside of Russell through 130R. Ah! Cold. Boom. Jesus Christ, are you okay? It's called Passion. Get some 50% off at your local Sainsbury's. Lovely. Lap 20 now. We are almost halfway through. Halfway through would be halfway through lap 26. We're currently on lap 20, so actually we're not that near halfway through. Gap between Leclerc P1, who hasn't pitted, and Max Verstappen behind, who has pitted, is just over a second. And then it's 2.5 seconds back to Lando Norris on the hards, 8-lap-old hards, and then, 2 seconds back is Tequila Perez, 2 seconds back on 4-lap-old mediums, 2 seconds back. And what I find hilarious is that we have P9 Oscar Pastry, P10 is 15 seconds back, but P10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 are all split by about 3 seconds. Verstappen going to get a really good slipstream on Leclerc through here. He could go for a dive bomb into turn 1 because, of course, Verstappen is going to have way better tyres. He's got 15 lap newer tyres. Ocon pits again, by the way. Ocon and Gasly split by 2 seconds. Verstappen doesn't go for the move just yet, but yeah, Ocon and Gasly split by 2 seconds. Ocon, 25 seconds. 25 seconds behind P15. Verstappen with DRS. Here he goes on Leclerc. He should get past before the corner, and he does. Max Verstappen regains P1. We're back to a Red Bull 1-4. Sergio Perez, 6 tenths up on Lando Norris on that previous lap. Perez on 4 lap newer tyres and on a faster compound. Perez hasn't got long though. The mediums are only going to last about 12 laps, or maybe a bit less, maybe like 9-10 laps before the hards start becoming really, really good. I think I'm going to go play Stardew Valley.
Have fun! Bye!
Lovely. Coldest moments. Hamilton on the radio. Change this strategy. Copy, Lewis. Yeah, we are just waiting for the window to clear. No, you need to box, mate. You're currently P7, seconds slower than everyone else. Come on. Sergio Perez, a 10th up on Norris. Wait, no. Is he a 10th up or 1.2 seconds up? We're about to find out when they cross the line. Verstappen round the final corner to begin lap 22. So Verstappen at 35.6 sets the fastest lap. Leclerc at 38.2. Norris at 36.9. Perez at 36.5. So Perez 9/10ths down on his teammate through that previous lap. Not ideal. Fernando Alonso. Go on, Alonso! Go on! Fernando Alonso with an unbelievable overtake on Lewis Hamilton. My guy, we love Fernando. Come on! Fuck you, Hamilton. Yes! Passion! Down the inside, straight through. Lovely stuff. Class work from Fernando Alonso. Sergio Perez, 8/10ths behind Lando Norris. 6/10ths behind Lando Norris. He isn't going to make it 3 moves around 130R. Surely that would be impeccable from Sergio Tequila Perez. We'll see what he does. He makes his way around turn 13. He isn't going to get the move done there. He isn't quite close enough. However, we do have a fucking long straight coming up ahead. And the gap between Norris and Perez is 4.5 of a second. Let's see if Perez can catch up. 4/10ths. 3.5. 2.4. Perez maybe going for a dive bomb down the inside. Is he going to go for it? Nope. Perez is going to be a lot more reserved about it. And he's going to wait for the DRS. No! Perez goes for it! And Perez is ahead. But does Norris have DRS, though? This will change everything. Let's see. Norris down the straight? No. Perez does have DRS. Norris is gone. Fuck you. We're up. Perez down the inside. Perez does get the DRS. Perez up to P3 now, and the only geezer left is Charles Leclerc, who Perez is going to absolutely mop the floor with, because Leclerc still hasn't pitted on 20-lap-old mediums, and is still doing high 37s. For context, Lando Norris is doing mid-38s, Alonso's doing high 37s on brand new mediums. Hamilton's doing high 39s. Piastri, high 36s on new hards. Russell finally pits and comes out P9. 18 seconds behind Piastri, who has pitted. Oh, and Hamilton is going to come out even further beyond that. By the way, as well, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Stroll, Magnussen, Bottas and Sargent have all just pitted at the same time. So we have Tsunoda in P11, Hulkenberg 20 seconds up the road, who has pitted, but will have to stop probably 2 more times or maybe 1 more time. And then we have Tsunoda in P11, Stroll has just made a move on Ocon for P12, Ocon P13, Magnussen P14, Bottas P15, and Loki Sagi P16, and Pierre Gasly P17. How class is that? Love it. Great stuff. Unbelievable scenes here at Suzuka in this amazing Grand Prix, known as Japanese Grand Prix, here at Suzuka. Lovely stuff. Right, lap number 24. Verstappen P1, 5 seconds ahead of Perez. Perez started to cut them lap times down now. Only 3/10ths behind Verstappen on that lap. Reeling in Charles Leclerc. I'm feeling a 130R move here. I'm feeling swazzy about it. Perez 1.2 behind, going round turn 12, the long left, the one where Logi Sagi spun off because he drove full throttle on grass for some reason. Perez now under a second. He's within DRS, but he's got a long time to go before he gets that DRS. Going around the hairpin of turn 11, Verstappen's lead now 6 seconds. Gap between Perez and Norris. Norris on 4-lap older tyres and on hards. Perez on mediums is 2.6 seconds. Perez 8 tenths behind Leclerc. Going around turn 13 and 14, the two left-handers before the straight down to 130R. And the gap is 8.8, 8.5 tenths, which ain't going to be enough to go for a 130R move, but it might be enough to go do a DRS move, unless Leclerc pits this lap. And I feel like he's going to. Let's have a butchers. Let's see. Leclerc on the final corner. And Leclerc stays out. Leclerc does indeed stay out. Can Perez get the move done, though? He's 6 tenths back. He's getting very, very close. I don't think it's enough, though. And it isn't. Sergio Perez stays behind Leclerc for another lap. Gets a great exit out of turn 2, though. Right up his arsehole, but it isn't enough. Sonoda with a potential race penalty inbound, but we don't know why. It just said potential race infringement. But let's see Perez's progress on Leclerc down the straight. So he just didn't get close enough. But through turn 1 and 2, got an unreal exit there. Let's take a look. Oh my fuck. Yeah, that's broken. Battle for 4th, Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz. Lando Norris striking distance. One lap. Wait, is Lando really that slow? There's no way Lando Norris is that slow. To be fair, he's doing high 37s. Sainz is doing a high 36. So, yeah, maybe Lando Norris just is that slow. To be fair, everyone around him are on mediums. He's on hards. Also, George Russell has just set the fastest lap of the race. There is half a second between Leclerc and Perez going down to 130R. I believe this could be the time Perez goes for a dive bomb. If not, he's going to get the DRS and probably get that move done. Let's see. Going into turn 16, 17, Perez doesn't go for the move. But if he gets a decent exit out of turn 17 onto turn 18 to begin lap 27, he should get the move done. 5 tenths between them. Let's see, can Perez get it done on Leclerc? He's getting closer. Just before the corner, Perez swings her in. They're wheel-to-wheel round turn 2, I think. And Perez just can't get there. Leclerc is doing one of the best drives I've ever seen. So let's see on the Sky Sports broadcast. So Perez right there. Leclerc avoiding the slipstream just a little bit. Going into turn 1, they were wheel-to-wheel. Oh, no, they weren't even wheel-to-wheel. Never mind, I'm lying. So, Verstappen just gaining, like, over 2 seconds a lap. Oh, hang on. Perez has just done a move in a place where you're not supposed to do a move. How has he done that? Wait. What did Perez just do? Oh, never mind. Leclerc cocked it up, went wide. Perez is through. Norris right up Leclerc's arse now as well. Hunky-dory. Perez is slowing. Perez is slowing. No, he's not. I'm lying. Just a bit of live timing lag. We're good. Perez is cooking. 10 seconds now between P1 Verstappen and P2 Perez as we begin lap 28. We are now over halfway through. Lovely! Good shit. Oh, fuck off. Sorry, everything's gone wrong. Right, Leclerc finally pits. Lando Norris pits again. Excuse me, after only 15 laps. Right. So, lap 27. Wait, have I put 28? Yeah, I have. It's lap 27. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, now it's lap 28. Ugh. So, Perez, it's Verstappen, does a 36.6 on lap 27. Sergio Perez coming round, he's going to do a 36.8. That's much better from Perez. Carlos Sainz P3, he's going to do a 37 dead. Then we have Fernando Alonso in P4. He is going to do a 37.3. And then Oscar Piastri does a 37.3 as well. And then we have Leclerc, Russell, Norris, and Hamilton all next to each other. Leclerc, by the way, comes out P6 on brand new hards. He's probably going to go to the end, if I had to imagine. No idea how that strategy is going to work. Lando Norris going for it on George Russell. Fucking hell. I didn't expect that. Lando Norris gets the move done on George Russell. He done Hamilton round there earlier, and now he gets Russell round turn 1 as well. Unbelievable overtake coming from Lando Norris there. We can now see it in the flesh as well. Lando Norris with DRS down the straight. Where's he going? Inside or outside? What are we thinking? He's going around the outside. Oh, that is a thing of beauty from Lando Norris. Round the outside. Full fucking commitment. Now ahead of George Russell. And can now begin hunting down Leclerc. Both of them on 1 lap old hards. What a driver. Similar to Leclerc. What a driver. Although, to be fair, Leclerc did just go off. So, lap 29 now. Verstappen, 36.5. Perez is going to do a 36.7. So Verstappen consistently 2 tenths up on Perez. Sainz is a 36.8, so a tenth back on Perez. 7 seconds back, Fernando Alonso does a 37.3, and then 4 seconds back, Piastri does a 37.4. So Alonso a tenth faster. Then you have Leclerc, Norris, Russell, and Hamilton. Leclerc a 36 dead, that's his best lap. Norris a 35.7, that's his best lap. Russell a 37.6 and Hamilton a 36.3. So Hamilton 1.3 seconds quicker than his teammate on that lap. Lando Norris 3 tenths quicker than Charles Leclerc. The gap between Leclerc and Norris is only 1.5 seconds. Unreal. The actual gaps themselves, there is 10 seconds between Verstappen and Perez. 5 seconds back to Sainz, 7 seconds back to Alonso, 3.5 back to Piastri, 6 back to Leclerc, 1.5 back to Norris, 1.5 back to Russell, 3.5 back to Hamilton, and then 19 seconds back to Hülkenberg, who is somehow back in the points. What is Formula 1? He started P10 for the restart, dropped down to P17, pitted early, and now he's there. Difference is, though, Tsunoda pitted 6 laps ago. The gap between Hülkenberg and Tsunoda was like 27 seconds. It's now only 7 seconds. On the previous lap, Tsunoda was 2 seconds quicker than Nico Hülkenberg, so he probably ain't going to be in those point scoring positions very long as we begin lap 30. Verstappen does a 36.6, Perez a 36.9, Sainz a 37.1, Alonso a 37.8, Piastri a 37.1, so Piastri another 10 faster. Then we have Leclerc with a 36.3, Norris a 36.2, Russell a 36.7, Russell getting in there with some decent lap times, Hamilton a 36.7 as well. Nice one. Nice one. Good shit. Do we have anyone close to each other? So, Leclerc and Norris is 1.4. Tsunoda and Stroll is just above 1. 30 milliseconds above 1 second. Magnussen and Bottas is half a second. And that's it. Everyone else is 4 seconds plus. So, yeah. Not ideal, is it? We are now 1 hour and 40 into this live stream. And we still have 23 laps to go. Kill me. Anyway, Max Verstappen comes around the final quarter to finish lap 30 and begin lap 31. He is gonna... Oh, fuck off. He's gonna do a 36.8. So the tyre deg, lap 13 laps is when the deg starts getting quite bad. Perez does a 37 dead. Carlos Sainz is going to do a 37 dead. Sainz, half a tenth quicker than Perez on that lap. That Ferrari is super duper quick. Fernando Alonso, 37.6. Piastri, 37.9. Leclerc, 36.2. Norris, 36.2. Russell, 36.5. Hamilton, 36.4. So we currently have P6, P7, P8 and P9 all sort of close to each other, doing lap times within 0.2 of each other. We love that, don't we? That's great to see. Especially because the Ferrari is meant to be the second fastest, and Mercedes is supposed to be really, really bad. So, overall, world class from the Mercedes so far. Showing really, really impressive results. Do you know what I mean? Oh, how many of these do I have? Hang on. Sorry, I'm busy. Hang on, sorry. Hang on. Right, we're back. Okay. Right. Lap 32 now. Verstappen, 36.7. Perez, 37.1. Sainz, 36.9. Perez struggling a bit out there. Alonso, 37.4. Piastri, 37.8. Leclerc, 36.2. Norris, 36.2. Russell, 36.7. Hamilton, 36.6. So, Leclerc now 1.5 behind Piastri, and then 1.5 behind him is Lando Norris. So it's basically... well, Sainz, well, the top five, so Verstappen, Sergio Perez, Chile, Alonso, and Pastry, all have to pit again. I believe Leclerc and no wins could probably go until the end. It's another 20 laps on the hards. So that would be a 20... I mean, the hards would be 26, 27 laps old. Leclerc done 23 laps on the hards, and we're still doing decent lap times. So, I don't know. Lap 33, Verstappen does a 36.9. Yeesh. Sergio Perez comes across the line to do a 37.1. And then we have Carlos Sainz, who does a 37.1. In fact, the exact same lap time to the millisecond to Sergio Perez. And we have Fernando Alonso with a 37.6. And then Leclerc as Piastri pits. So Piastri, the first of the top 6 to pit for the second time. Look at that. Class. So that means Leclerc's up to P5, now 4.5 seconds back from Alonso. Norris, 2 seconds back from Leclerc now. Norris lost a couple temps to Leclerc through there. Eee. Very enticing battle going on. A bit lower down, Hulkenberg, P10. Tsunoda, 4 temps behind him. Stroll, 5 temps behind him. And yeah, got a nice little three-way car battle there. I believe Tsunoda's probably going to get Hulkenberg here. Hulkenberg on 26 lap-old hards. Tsunoda's on 10 lap-old hards. So, bit rough. Tsunoda doesn't even go for it there, though. No, he doesn't. Bottas potentially going for a move on Magnussen, doesn't get it done. Logan Sargent hanging in there or thereabouts. Currently lapping in the... Sargent, actually. Sargent is currently faster than the next 7 cars ahead of him, including Oscar pastry. Yeah! Yeah, though. Like, yeah, that's good. Well done, mate. Good shit. Boom. Class. Right, lovely. Okay, we are now on lap 34. Verstappen at 37 dead. Perez has pitted again. So Perez comes into the pits, comes out right behind Lando Norris. I'm not sure about that, you know. Comes out on the hards, so he's only got to do 19 laps on hards. Okay, actually, he should start cooking, though. Like, he should really start cooking. He should mop the floor with Norris and Leclerc easy. It's obviously not ideal that Perez has come out right behind another car. That's going to lose him a lot of time. He did have a 5-second gap, though, on Sainz, so it shouldn't matter too much. Sergio Perez potentially going for a move around the long hooped corner of turn 12. That would be fucking brave. Can he do it, though? No, he's going to wait until the straight down to 130. Oh, look at that. Isn't that world class from Sergio Tequila Perez? Bottas on the radio says, report him weaving on the straight from Magnussen. No. No. So Verstappen comes into the pits now, lap 35. Sainz now leads. Perez is gapped to Norris, 4 attempts. Can Perez get Norris with the DRS? Perez going for it. Perez down the inside. Perez up to P4. My fucking tequila drinking guy. Come on. Love him. Fucking goat. Yes. Come on. And I'll tell you what's also remarkable. The Sky Sports broadcast is currently ahead of the live timing. So Sainz should pit on this lap. Verstappen coming up behind Gasly. Gasly is going to be the first lapped driver of this race. Sainz on the radio. Let's box soon. I think I'm going to lose time here. That is correct. Good judgment from Carlos Sainz. Right. I also want to point out, I've got Rumble Energy Drink. I've barely touched it. And we're already nearly done. So, Verstappen's going to come around the final corner. He is going to begin lap 36 here. So as he comes across the line, we also see Perez really close to Leclerc. The gap, 3 tenths. Perez should easily clear Leclerc here. Down the down to the first corner, down the inside. He's just brilliant, isn't he? David Croft said we've had a 1-2 in every single race this season. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. I thought he meant the Red Bulls. I was going to say, no, you're a fucking idiot, Australia. But, of course, he said 1-2s, not Red Bull 1-2s. And Ferrari got a 1-2 in Australia. So, there you go. Sainz going a bit wide there. Sainz still hasn't pitted. Perez sets the fastest lap of the race. Actually is now only 7.5 seconds behind Verstappen. Verstappen losing a lot of time in the traffic. Perez gains about 4 or 5 seconds on his teammate there through the undercut. Sainz is also going to be pitting at the end of this lap. Your corny's your lap down, as Bernie Collins would say in her accent. So, yeah, Sainz is about to pit. Tsunoda's also now in the points as Hulkenberg has pitted. Sainz comes in, we'll see how he gets on. Verstappen goes ahead. Perez goes ahead any second now. Perez 0.2 faster than Verstappen on that previous lap. Leclerc 2 seconds back. Norris 1.5 seconds back. Gap between Norris and Leclerc, which is the main battle that we're seeing on track now. The battle for the podium, 1.7 seconds. What can Sainz do now, though? Sainz has got 14 laps on brand new hards to go out, blitz it, and see where he can get to. I think Leclerc, Norris, Russell, and Hamilton are all going to stay out now. So it's all down to what Sainz can do on these final 14 or so laps. Gap between Tsunoda in P10, the final point scoring place, and Kevin Magnussen is 6 seconds. So Tsunoda looking really good to score a point here at his home Grand Prix. Tsunoda in P10, P9, 30 seconds ahead. Wait, 7, 10, 12, 16, 19, 25, 26. George Russell's pitted on lap 38, so comes out on mediums as well. No, does he? He does. Russell on mediums now for the rest of the race. We'll see how he gets on. That's not English. We'll see how he gets on. Anything else to report on? Anything in particular that I'm finding of interest? Gap between Verstappen and Perez, 8 seconds. Gap between Perez and Leclerc, 4 seconds. Gap between Leclerc and Norris, 2 seconds. Gap between Norris and Sainz. Whoa! Lando getting a bit loosey. What's it called? Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Out of whatever that fucking corner's called. Turn 9. Getting all out of shape. Lap 39. I've been live for fucking 2 hours and we're still here. Fuck me. Right. Hamilton says on the radio, should we extend or not? Let us know how the tyres are. Yeah, the tyres are still good. We like that. Battle for 4th. Here we go. Powered by AWS. My fucking guys. Battle for 4th. Lando Norris 4th. Carlos Sainz 5th. Striking distance. 3 laps. So Sainz is... he is 7 seconds behind Leclerc on 10 lap newer tyres. On the previous lap, he was 2 seconds ahead of, look, he was 2 seconds faster than Leclerc. There's 13 laps left, right? There is 13 laps as we begin lap 40. So, Sainz needs to catch by about about 5.5 tenths a lap. And on that previous lap, he was another 1.2 seconds quicker. So Sainz, he's cooking. Why is my pillow the wrong way around? Hey! There we go. Oh yes! That is uncomfortable as shit. Right, anyway, I'm going to report laying down from now on. I feel like it. Okay, I got no wrong one. Hang on, here we go. Right, so we have Verstappen on 5-lap-old tyres, Perez with 6-lap-old tyres, Leclerc and no wins, still on 13-lap-old tyres, Chile, 3 laps. He is cooking up something foul. Gap between Leclerc and no wins, 1.7. Gap between no wins and Chile, under 3 seconds now. Sainz is consistently going over a second quicker than Leclerc and Norris right now. He's getting this podium, mate. It's almost confirmed already. There is still 13 laps remaining. Also to point out, though, is that Leclerc has only stopped once. Sainz on the radio. So basically, Sainz engineer has just said, right, you're going to catch, you probably will catch, we're racing for a podium, so there is no team orders, it's basically, you're faster, you go by, have fun. Lewis Hamilton replay comes into the pits. Is it a slow stop? Front right, a bit slow. 3.3 seconds is slow. It's not that slow, do you know what I mean? Like, you can get away with that. Tsunoda's still on for a I've completely forgot. I've completely blanked out there. Tsunoda probably confirmed, unless he crashes or there's a safety car, he's looking good to score a point. Hamilton on the radio. What's the gap ahead? We've lost even more time. So Hamilton, 8.5 seconds behind his teammate Russell. Terrible strategy from Hamilton there. You gotta feel bad for him. He started ahead of Russell. He was ahead of Russell. And now he's almost 10 seconds behind him. With only like 11 laps left. They're fucked it there at the Mercedes camp. Horrible, horrible drivers. Yellow flag! We have a yellow flag! Logan Sargent! Logan Sargent's off! Logan Sargent! Oh. So we have a yellow flag. Well, I think we're alright. We're probably going to go green any second now. So Sargent's gone off. I don't think he actually hit the wall. I just think he went off. And that is one dirty car. Fuck me. That needs to go into like a fucking the most powerfulest power wash ever seen. That is wow. So let's see. So he's making his way. Goes round. All good. Okay, so Sergeant Pitt, gap between... Oh, shit! 11 laps remaining. Sainz now within DRS of Lando, as Lando has a massive lockup. Lando with a huge lockup there. Gap now only 0.6 of a second. Wow! That ain't ideal. So let's see what Sainz can do with, well, we ain't going to be able to go for a move around 130 or I'd imagine around the final corner, like chicane thing. As we begin lap 44, 10 laps remaining. But let's see what Sainz can do with a bit of drag reduction system. Way better exit. Ah, Sainz has got this in the bag. It's over already. You're done. Lando, retire. You're finished, mate. Gone. Sainz through. Sainz up to P4. Lando, you're gone. Bye. See ya. And now, Sainz is only 2 seconds back from Charles Leclerc. By the way, Leclerc only 7 seconds behind Perez. I want to see who I'd think I'd put as my driver of the day. Sainz on the radio, 1 more to go for the podium, and he's not fucking about. Sainz already inside of Leclerc's DRS. Already! He's caught up 9/10 on this lap. Actually, I don't think he's going to have DRS. He's going to be a couple hundredths away, which is a bit of a shame, but fucking hell. So, Leclerc's engineers come on the radio and basically just summarises, said, our race is with Lando Norris. When Sainz comes knocking, don't hold him back. Don't be a bastard about it now. Gap between Sainz and, well, Leclerc and Sainz, 7/10. Wait, so hang on. Let me just have a quick butchers. Let's see like what the scores are between the drivers. So, Bahrain, Quali. Hang on. Sainz potentially going for it on Leclerc. Here comes Sainz to the outside and he's through. Sainz up to P3. What a go. Unreal driver. So wait, it was... So it was Leclerc 1, Sainz 0, And then in Australia, it became 1-1. So it's actually Leclerc 1, Sainz 2. And then in the races, it's Leclerc none, Sainz 3. I believe. Let's see. Bahrain race result. Yeah, Sainz, and then in Australia, it was Sainz, and then Japan, it's Sainz. Oh, idiot. Right. Lap 47 now. Lance Stroll just done a really good overtake on Kevin Magnussen there. Stroll has 8 seconds to try and catch up to Tsunoda. He ain't going to do that. Carlos Sainz has also just set the fastest lap of the race on 10-lap-old hards. That's got to be the low fuel effect. That has to be. Obviously, on low fuel, the cars are way quicker than normal. So, yeah. Only about 5 or 6 laps left now. And, well, the finishing order is looking a bit concrete now. Actually, to be fair, Oscar Piastri, 4 tenths behind Fernando Alonso.
Always end up in a nosedive. Can't see it ending any differently this time around.
We are seeing some world-class overtakes here in Suzuka this morning, and some really good ones. Perez with 2 moves around 130R, Stroll with a good move, Lando with 2 really good overtakes round turn 1. So now, the main battle on the track is between Fernando Alonso and Oscar Piastri. The gap, 8 tenths of a second on lap 48 now. Boom. Fuck me, it's got a lot of caffeine in it. Anyway, Russ Stroll on the radio. It's unbelievable how... That is hilarious. Oh, wait, hang on. Unbelievable. How bad our speed is. How bad our speed is. On the straight, man. Like it's a different category. Like it's a different category. Voice crack. Oh. That is incredible. Love that. Right, we are now on to lap 49 of this Japanese Grand Prix. Let's just resume this. Oh, wait, is the Sky Sports broadcast even live anymore? Let's see. This is a move of, I believe that's Hulkenberg, getting ahead of his teammate Kevin Magnussen. Kevin Magnussen on 25 lap old hards. Hulkenberg only on 14 lap old hards. Could Hulkenberg maybe go for a move on Lance Stroll here? Maybe. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Speaking of Stroll, Verstappen's just lapped him. There you go. Boom. That's actually cost Stroll a lot of time. The gap between Stroll and Hulkenberg just went from 3.8 to 1.2. Wait, Hulkenberg's cooking. Hulkenberg's doing front-running pace. Where is that coming from? Unbelievable, really. Lap 50 now. We only have 4 laps remaining. Verstappen, a 34.8. Perez, actually a 34.9. Perez, 35 dead. Sainz, 34.7. Leclerc, 35.5. Norris, 35.3. Alonso, 35.8. Piastri, 36.2. Russell, a 36 dead. Hamilton, a 35 dead. And Tsunoda, a 37 dead. Stroll, a 38 dead. Look at that. We've got 36 dead, 35 dead, 37 dead, and 38 dead. Look at that. Incredible. It's quality banter. Honestly. Remarkable. Imagine if the Sky Sports broadcast just isn't live anymore. Russell apparently touching someone. Was that Piastri? Yeah. So Russell goes for a move down the inside, pushes Piastri off, and Piastri has to move off. So really dodgy from Russell there. One of the worst overtake attempts I've ever seen. And they have noted that incident. That's bad from Russell. I mean, to be fair, Russell is somehow more crash prone than Stroll. Let's see the thing. So this is that Alonso. Okay, the Sky Sports broadcast. Let's see. I want to see as Piastri on the radio. He didn't give me anywhere to go in the chicane. I had to cut. Nice. So I'm going to pause it as Fernando Alonso crosses the finish line. And now I'm going to play it again now. Love that. Okay. So, Verstappen's just set the fastest lap of the race. 33.7. Perez, a 35.2. So, Perez, 1.5 seconds slower on that previous lap. But I feel like Perez is he's not given up. That's the wrong term. He hasn't given up. He knows he's clear second. So let's just bring it home in second. Do you know what I mean? Okay, lap 52, the penultimate lap of this race. Perez improves his lap time dramatically, goes from a 35.2 to a 34.8. Really, really good for Perez there. Piastri may be going for a move at Alonso, can't quite get there, with Russell also very much in the mixture. Gap between Leclerc and Norris, 1.8. Hulkenberg inside of Lance Stroll's DRS.
What do you expect me to say? You know that I will always find a way to fuck up everything that we ever made. Some people change and some people don't. Don't give it another shot. We've had enough, I think it's time to stop. I fucked up everything we ever made. Some
Okay, Crofty, I wouldn't call this an astonishing, gripping Japanese Grand Prix. It was good. It ain't that fucking good. Final lap of the Grand Prix! And let's see what happens on this final lap. 13 seconds. I think the top 5 is confirmed. Actually, no. The top 6 is sort of confirmed. But it's between Fernando Alonso and Oscar Piastri, split by 70 seconds above a second. Piastri now inside of Alonso's DRS, and Russell is also right fucking there. Piastri goes wide. Piastri has just gone extremely wide. This is very good for Russell. Oh, Piastri's just fucked himself. Yeah, Piastri just fucked himself. Piastri's an idiot. Well done, Piastri. You're a moron. Like, honestly. Locks up and goes wide on the final 2 corners. And, well, Russell gets a free move. Russell up to P7. Or Posh Spice. Fuck you, Piastri. Knobhead. Right. Max Verstappen coming round 130R for the final time. I've got the shirt on. You know what it means. It's win number 54. I think. Is it 54? I don't know. Verstappen across the line. He wins it. Yeah. It's the same, isn't it? It's the same. He wins. Max Verstappen P1. But however, Sergio Perez, after last year in 2023, one of the worst performances in Formula 1 history, comes home P2. Unbelievable race by him. And Carlos Sainz, P3. Decent race by him. Charles Leclerc, P8 on the grid. Cold. Cold from Sainz. V-G fucking G. Verstappen on the radio, your race winner. But Verstappen's just dead now. For per, and then it's Lek nil, Sainz 1. Oh, I can't be asked doing that. Fuck off. So there you have it. That is your Japanese Grand Prix done and dusted. G fucking G's, chat. People watching. Charles Leclerc gets drive of the day. Honestly, you can't grumble. That was an insane drive. Them lap times he was doing on them old tyres. Fuck me. I don't even know how you've done that. But that's it. There you go. Japanese Grand Prix is done. Your final finishing order is Max Verstappen P1, Sergio Perez. Sorry, we restart. Max Verstappen P1, Sergio Tequila Perez P2, Chile P3, Charles Leclerc P4, Lando No Wins P5, Fernando Alonso P6, Posh Spice P7, Pastry P8, fucked himself on that final lap, went wide, lost the posse, Lewis Hamilton in P9, and Yuki Tsunoda scores a point in his home Grand Prix. The bottom 10, we have Nicole Hülkenberg in P11, actually got ahead of Stroll in P12. Kevin Magnussen P13,
Valtteri Bottas P14, Esteban Ocon P15, Pierre Gasly P16, and Logan Sargent.
what the fuck is a kilometer, in P17. And then we have Zhou Guanyu with a retirement, Danny Rick and Alex Albon with a lap 1 crash. G fucking G's. top 10 coldest moments. I don't want to degrade Yuki Tsunoda scoring a point, but may I just point out that there are 10 cars, 5 teams faster than the RB. One of those 10 cars is Lance Stroll, who is shit and started P16. Yuki Tsunoda getting P10 is actually the bare minimum for him. But there you go. Bosh. Race done. It is currently 8 AM. I've stayed up all night, 3 nights in a row, because I'm passionate. And I said to myself the other day, after missing quali and practice 3 and all of F2 and all of F3 yesterday, last race in Australia, I'm never going to miss another session. So, next up is going to be the Chinese Grand Prix. The timings for that is, well, it's in 2 weeks' time. We begin on the 19th of April at 4:30 in the morning. Excuse me. So Australia was 1:30 in the morning. Japan is 3:30. And now China is 4:30 for practice 1. And then 8:30, we have the sprint quali. They have decided to switch it round, and they've decided that, so what they've done is, of course, China is our first sprint weekend. They have decided to change the format again, and now it's really, really nice. So before, it was practice 1 and quali for the main race on Friday, and then Saturday, we would have the sprint quali and the sprint, Sunday the race. Now, Friday, we have practice 1 and sprint qualifying, and then Saturday, we have the sprint race itself at 4 AM, and then quali for the main race at 8 AM, and then the race at 8 AM. Another long one, another all-nighters need to be pulled in 2 weeks' time. Hopefully in the next couple days, I'll be getting the streams restarted, playing the F1 game. I need to start banging out a load of videos. I do have another channel, by the way. If any of you ever are interested in Rocket League, the game, I'm really fucking good at it, and I make some quality videos on a channel called RL Crim. I've just started uploading on there, and I need to start banging out more videos on this channel. I'm talking every other day, every day, because the only way my video views are ever going to recover is by uploading more. So that's what I'm going to do. Thank you so much for watching. Anyone that did throughout any session, whether it was practice 1, practice 2, practice 3, quali, or the race. Thanks for watching. I will see you whenever I'm live again, probably in the next couple days. And of course, if you're already here for the watch-alongs, I will see you in 2 weeks' time for practice 1 in China. See you then. Bye-bye. See ya.
Ah.